I have to close my door because my son is here. He's in our bedroom and he listens to some music. So, my name is Selena Sergakova, and you are watching Drakaina's Secrets. And now at Costa del Sol, it's 10 o'clock in the morning. But I know that now I have a lot of spectators, viewers from the United States. And I received already many letters where you say that you want to go to visit my live stream, but you can't do it physically because you dream, sleep at night, and it's very good that you sleep at night, that you don't scroll. I think it's very good for your health, so I'm very happy for you. Probably, but I really want to contact with you more, to communicate with you more, because I really like how our communication goes. You tell me a lot of interesting things. You have questions. I like to answer your questions. I love your questions. So it's not only about people from the United States, it's all about people with different time zone. I know that I have also probably Canada is there, India is there, I know for sure. So guys, maybe I have to think to make my live streams even earlier. For example, at 6, 6 o'clock in the morning. Imagine I am like an owl. Do you have this expression? I'm not an early bird. I'm an owl, and it's very difficult for me to wake up early because usually I go to bed rather late and so on. But guys, I promise that I'm going to do my best, like to make my schedule better and to think about you, about my best viewers from all over the world. And I'm happy. Now I have like 40% people from the United States watching me. That's such a pleasure. When 3 weeks ago I started my channel and it was in Russian, and I had like 70% people from Russia and Ukraine, and they were. I don't speak about people themselves. I speak about language. So when I started this like project for me, I decided to change languages, and I was not sure absolutely that I could, me, a Russian girl with a Slavic accent, with not a perfect English, how I gain international audience. And it seems to me that I managed to do it, and I'm very proud of myself. And guys, it's all happened because of you. I want to thank you for this, first of all. And then, guys, I don't have my moderators today. Artyom and Martin, they are working. Martin, probably he's sleeping because he's from United States. So please, Marshall, I see that you are online. It's nice to meet you. I think that you are also sleepy now, but I'm happy that you came. Or what time is it at your place now? Tell me. So guys, if you hear some cracking noises of my microphone, please tell me about it. I'm going to switch it off in that case, and I'm going to use just my iPhone's microphone, because sometimes it works better. Because personally me, when I hear those strange noises, it irritates my ears so much that I can't I can't listen calmly to this kind of live streams. It's 2 in the morning. Haha, 2, it's more or less okay. So if it's 2 in the morning, Marshall, remind me exactly where do you live, which part of the United States? Can you please remind me, just to understand? So in some part of the United States, it's still like 2 is more or less okay. I think that the most difficult time is like somebody wrote me that it will be 4, it will be 3. 4 is difficult. 4 is too difficult, because when it's 4, I think that everybody wants to sleep. I heard that even in psychology, it's called a bull hour. I don't know if I translate it, it will be the same, but it's like bull hour. It means that I don't know why, by the way, bull. Why bull exactly? This animal. Why not anybody else? But this is like the most difficult time for your body to keep awake. So you have from 4 to 5, and usually people they go asleep this time. So guys, Marshall, I live in Denver, so central west of the United States. Okay, I understand. 4 a.m. here. Mike Sweet, where are you exactly? Tell me where are you from? Yeah, I understand, guys. For you it's a night talk. For me it's a morning talk. For you it's just a night talk. Can I be your friend, Stefanos? Stefanos, of course. Of course, Stefanos, you should be from Greece, or at least you have a very Greek name. Colorado, hello, Colorado. Colorado, Marshall, it's you. You are from Colorado. Murat, you look like Kate Moss. Like, yeah, today maybe because Kate Moss, she took a lot of illegal things, and I woke up. I have a little bit water in my face. So don't pay attention. I'm sure that during our live stream, I will look better and better and better, and then in the end, you will see like a beautiful lady. So it will be a kind of a process of mutation, of positive mutation. I'm a kid, Stefanos, my dear. This video is not for kids, please. Uh, Jovan George, how beautiful. Hello. Uh, Stefanos, I don't. It's your grandpa's phone. Okay, but this video is not for kids, and I wrote about it. Martin, he's here. Hi, Selena. Great to see you. Martin, what time is it there? Why don't you sleep? Thank you that you are here. Martin, please pay attention to my noise. Do you like Johnny Depp? As an actor, he is gifted. He's a gifted guy, but I can't say that I think about him a lot. He's a little bit crazy, like a rock star, but as an actor, he's great. But okay, but I don't. I can just confess that he's great as an actor, but I'm not watching his movies all the time. Everybody tap the like button. There is 123 people in here. Everyone hit the like button. Thank you so much, Martin. This is my moderator, and he helps me a lot with my live streams. And also a like button for him. And don't have to forget to subscribe to my channel. It's 1 a.m. in the morning. So 1 a.m. is more or less okay. For young people, it's okay not to sleep at 1 a.m. when you don't have 5 children and a wife and so on. Everybody tap the like button. Yeah, that's such a pleasure. So guys, today I wanted to talk with you about one thing because yesterday I had a lot of questions and all people asked me one and the same questions. They asked me a lot about money because there is an opinion that Russian women are very often gold diggers and they are looking for sugar daddies or they are looking for dollars. They are not looking for love. And actually, that's a problem. And that's a problem for American and European people and for European men, because sometimes they fall in love with their beauty, they are attracted by Russian and Slavic women. And then they realize that inside they are very cold and all they want, these are money. This is money, yeah? This is money. And so they don't like it, and I understand why they don't like it. It's very obvious, yeah. Then when you love somebody and you don't feel like love in back, but what you feel is like a desire to have gifts, to have money, to have more and more, and everything is too materialistic. And I understand you guys completely, and that is why I decided to make today this video and to answer your question. Is that your baby on the couch? It's a toy. Yeah, it's a toy. It's my baby's baby already. She's with her father. Thank you for subscribing. Yeah, guys, thank you for subscribing. I'm a cheap ass, so I'm more of a sweet and low daddy. This I don't understand. My papa would have been 60 today. Shout out to Mike, please, to my boy. Okay, I did it. I hope I didn't say something wrong. So guys, I'm continue a little bit, and then I'm going to answer your questions. Please ask me any questions, especially those questions about the topic itself. So I wanted to start your discussion today with a description of my own situation. And my own situation is not exceptional. It's very typical. And I need to mention here that I'm 40 years old. I was born in USSR. So imagine I was born in 1985. That time we had still USSR. And the USSR had, in USSR, people had their own approach to upbring children. And usually it was not common to give to your children love, to to hug them, to breastfeed them, to be with them all the time. For example, parents from USSR, they thought that if baby, small baby of several months old, if he cries, it's better to leave him, not to take him in your hands. You leave him and he will stop crying. It's the best attitude. It's the best way of upbringing. For example, when I was less than 1 year old, my parents, they had to work, and the system wanted them to work, and that's why they just sent me to another country, to another USSR republic, to Kazakhstan, from Russia to Kazakhstan, from Ural to Kazakhstan. And I lived there with my grandmother from 9 months to, or from, no, from like 1 year and 3 months until 2 years and something. So imagine this time we didn't have Skype, we didn't have videos, and I was too small. So I was like severely separated from my family because they needed to work, and for them that time it was okay to send your child somewhere far away for such a long period of time. And of course, I know now that for me it was such a shock because I was with my family, I was with my mother, I needed her so much. I needed her love, I needed my father's love, and I was sent somebody. And I think that that time my body, like, and my brain, my psychology, invented this method of protection, of the self-defense, like not to trust, and to switch off feelings, because in that age I couldn't understand what happened because my brain didn't work that time properly. And after in about a little bit less than 1 year, my parents came back and they take me back home. But imagine again, for me, I forgot my parents. I didn't see them for more than a half of my life, or for half of my life. I forgot them. I was too small. I was 2 years and a half, or 2 years and something. 2 years, yeah, 2 years and 1 month, 2 months probably. I forgot them. And they take me back to Russia. And they separated me again from the family where I used to live. And there was again trauma of separation. And plus to it, like, it was not normal for Soviet Union parents to hug their children, to kiss their children, to keep them close to their bodies, you know. So that is the reason. That is the global reason why very often Russian girls, they are so cool. And plus to it, for example, my parents, they were quite rich even that time, and my grandparents. So my family, they had good income all the time. And some Russian girls, they had the same situation as me, but for example, they didn't have fathers at all because their fathers left family, or they were alcoholics because after the Second World War, they lost their fathers. And so it was about a very huge historical psychological trauma that went from one generation, from another generation, from one generation to another generation. And still it was alive in 1985, for example, when I was born. So I was growing like that, and for example, my parents they are intelligent people, and when Soviet Union like failed, when it stopped its existence, and when Perestroika started, my parents they had this possibility to buy me beautiful toys, beautiful clothes, and me as a little girl, I was 6 years old that time, 5 years old. As a little girl, yeah, my dear, да, дорогой, не, спасибо. Oh, хочу. Did you bring it to me? He brought me something to drink. Thank you. Спасибо. Gracias. Mucho gracias, mi amor. Wow. This is probably he heard how emotional I am, because this is a kind of, for me, it's wow, he's like showed his love to me. Guys, I'm going to read your messages, but let me finish, okay? So imagine I started to feel that actually my parents love me when they started to give me some gifts. And then we had perestroika, and then my parents, they like when they were clever people and they managed to earn some money. And so that time I felt like I'm from a rich family, that my parents can give me everything. And my mind started to replace love with money. Guys, but understand me again, that happened not because I'm a bad person, not because I want to do something better in this life. No, it happened since I was very, very little, since I was a baby girl. And this was my just the way how it happened. So yes, when I was a teenager, I realized that money was not enough. That I want something more, and that I let me say I feel like something is incorrect. I go to the best school. I live in in the most beautiful city in Russia. We live in a great district. I have everything, but something is not okay. Something misses. And actually, from that time, from my very first relations, but of course, it was not like a real relations. It was teenagers' relations. From my very first relations, I started to suffer. I started to have emotional addiction. I started to have when you want to feel love, and when you want to feel to be close with somebody, especially when you are a teenager, and you don't get it, not from your parents, not from your relatives, not from your like friends, and you can't find a boyfriend, for example. I wanted to have a boyfriend since I was a teenager, maybe since was 12 years old or 14 years old. I did sport a lot, and by the way, sport helped me. So when I became older, when I was 20, I didn't have answered for these questions. What is going on with me? What is wrong with me? And that time, the first time I started to visit my psychologist. It was the first psychologist. I found him in my university. Although that time psychologists were not popular. I'm going to check your messages a little bit, if maybe you're right. Она в кровати, может быть. Hello from Sweden. Hello. So I'm finished, and then, guys, I'm going to read your messages, okay? Just please keep your messages when I finish. And I started to ask questions, because I just felt that something is not okay, and I suffer. I suffer a lot inside, a lot, a lot, a lot. And I felt like the life I live is not my life, that I don't want it. That parents organized for me like a great university, that I can travel all over the world, but that's not my life. That's not my choice. That's not me. And that time I realized that I don't know who am I, because all of my life nobody asked me what I want. Who am I? Nobody supported me as a personality. All they wanted is just They saw me as a function, is the function and as a instrument to show their prestige, to show their success to people around. And I can't blame them because it happened not because they're bad people, no, they're good people. And actually, they wanted to do their best for myself. It happened again because of this system that spoiled also their hearts and their souls, that influenced them a lot, and that they couldn't show their love to their child. They couldn't support their child. They couldn't see in their child something more than just a function, something more, a real soul that came into the world and who needs to live his or her own life. So, guys, it took me about 10 years to find the answers for my questions and to heal my soul, and still I continue to do it now, actually. And I started to visit psychologists. I went to several group trainings. I started to do yoga. I started to meditate. I started to read a lot of books to understand what was it. And then only and I told you that this time from 20 to 30, I tried to find my love. I tried to fall in love and to have to have normal love between two people and to have a partner, but I couldn't because the people I met, they don't understand. They didn't understand me. They had different values. So it means like for me, I didn't know who am I. So I didn't attract the right people in my life. And that's why when we met each other, it was just like explosion. Explosion or sometimes emotional addiction. Because when I meet a guy and I see in him not a partner, but a father or a mother that I missed so much in my childhood, and we start to have very emotional relationships, and we start to change roles, but but it was not about healthy relationships. So for me, it was like not about. I was not a gold digger. For me, it was about to create. I was more like emotional, addicted girl. I built my relations, so I was looking not for a partner, but for a father or for a mother. And so I lived through many difficult relationships. I lived through many love without unresponsive. Yeah, it's called love when you think that you love somebody, but this guy doesn't see you at all. He just doesn't see you, doesn't notice that you are a woman, and he doesn't notice that like maybe like I I choose men that were not my cup of tea at all, just because didn't know who am I, so I couldn't find the right partner. But still, all the time I missed love. But closer to 30, I started to have pressure from my relatives, from my friends, even from my parents. They started to tell me that, Ksenia, you know you are 30 and it's quite late to get married, and it will be soon very late to have children. And Ksenia, probably you won't find a good husband because time is running and it's like rather late. So if it's better if you go and do eco. Eco, it's like artificial to have baby in an artificial way. Artificial, I forgot again. I checked this word, but I forgot. Okay, just artificial pregnancy with a doctor, and to take this material from a special bank. And I was ready to do it. I started to ask questions. When I was 31, I went already to one doctor. I asked her all information about it. She told me, Ksenia, wait until 35. Because this question, when you do it artificially, it's quite difficult. And it influences a lot humans, females' body. So it's better if you try to do it to do it with a partner. And so I understood for myself that I will wait until 35 years old, and then I will have like an artificial um, pregnancy. And but by that time, I realized that, okay, I'm tired to look for my love. I'm tired to understand who my love is, and I'm really tired of that, because all my attempts were useless. It was not like I didn't have any response from this universe and from all people around me, from all male around me. And that time I had just a period, maybe it lasted for 1 year, when I said to myself, maybe I need to find a rich guy, because for me it was easier, because I lived I worked in motorsport, and we had there a lot of rich guys, and I was a very attractive young girl, and I also had a lot of rich guys from abroad, and very famous guys, and not guys, sometimes like sugar daddies. And I tried to build something with them. But on my own experience, and relying on my own feelings and emotions, I can say that for me it was impossible. I understood that time that for me, when I tried to build relationships as a gold digger, as just as a woman who wants to find a sugar daddy and to have, for example, a kid with him, and to for him to pay my life, and not to have something common, something mutual common things in our way, in our life and spiritual way, and not to love each other deeply, only have physical relations and materialistic relationships, I realized that it's absolutely not for me. It's not for me that I even couldn't build such type of relationships. They finished in their beginning. So that time I realized that for me it will be the best option, because I wanted to have a kid so much, and I realized that for me it would be the best option to have a baby at 35, like my doctor said, just to relax, to build my own life, to take time to devote this time to myself, to think who am I, to meditate, to do yoga, to do the job I like to do, to work in motorsport, to have some projects, and at 35 just to give a birth to a baby, and uh, to bring it up on my own, and to forget about partners. So why I started this story? I think that Slavic women, they are very materialistic, very often, but they all have reasons for that. They are materialistic, and they are cool, and they sometimes have emptiness in their eyes, and they have sadness in their eyes, not because they have bad hearts and souls. No, it's because they had very bad influence since their childhood, and they had problems in their families. And I was lucky enough, because I told you that my family is a little bit different, and they gave me this financial uh, stability, but I'm an exception. They gave me, my family managed to give me an intelligence and financial stability. And that's why I always question myself. And that's why I was able, when you are when you are not hungry, you can think about spiritual things. And I'm that woman who was not hungry. And I was able to think about love and about psychologists, to go to visit groups, to read books. But many women, they had the same childhood trauma as I had, but plus to it, they didn't have fathers at all. They didn't have money at all. They were hungry during their childhood. And hungry, it means not like I eat one and the same food every day, or I eat cheap food every day. No, it means like I have nothing to eat. Nothing. And probably today I have to miss lunch, because my parents are poor. And since my childhood, I understand that I have to fight for this life to survive, to feel saturated, to feel that I'm not super hungry. And imagine when those girls from who were born from 1985, for example, the same age as me, imagine now they are in Russia. Okay, I'm not a girl, I'm a young woman, let me say. But they live in Russia. In Russia, we don't have a lot of good men. That's true. I mean, it's just statistically. It's statistics. It shows that in Russia we have a lot more women, even because during World War, Soviet Union lost a majority of men, majority of young guys, and the next generation, because of post-traumatic stress disorder, they took alcohol. They were alcoholics. They were childish, irresponsible, and then they gave birth to son like this. So, as I told you, it's like hereditary psychological trauma which goes from one generation to another generation. And I mean that they are in this race. That's why these girls, they are in a race of survival, and even until now, because even now life in Russia is very difficult. They don't live the same life, for example, as I do. They didn't have the same possibilities as I had. Probably most of that girls, I told you, yes, that I have this one period of life, about 1 year, when I wanted. Then I wanted to try to find a sugar daddy and to be a kind of gold digger. But it didn't work with me, I told you, because I had deeper questions about life and because I wanted to know what love is. And I felt that I have this love inside my soul, in my heart. I felt this, and I wanted to make different choices in my life and to build my life differently. And my choice was better to stay alone than to sell myself, to sell my body, and to have relationships built on financial, yeah, to build just kind of financial based relationships. So that was not for me. But again, many girls are different. They were not lucky enough. They were not as lucky as me. And that's why now, yes, when they managed to leave from Russia, 1 second, I'm going to make a sip of water. They don't know the different way of building relationships. They don't know the different way of giving and receiving love. They don't know what is to be in partnership. They just don't know all these things. And guys, that is why what I want to say, that these girls, they do it not because they are bad people. They do it because they had really difficult childhood and like adolescence, teenagers time, and pubertad. Can you say? Do you know this word? Isn't it international? So and their youth and actually their life. And but I'm sure if those girls, if they see different examples, if they go out from Russia, because I know many situations when they lived in Russia and they had one mentality, but they have such big hearts inside of them. No, if they, of course, if, for example, they have such bad problems with their brains that it's a kind of disease, or it's like a kind of true disorder that can be uh, healed and treated somehow, maybe yes, it's impossible for them to change. But very often, and I know a lot of examples like that, that they go out as a gold diggers, but then they realize that life is different. And for example, with me, when I met my partner, when I met my husband, he's not a super rich guy. He was a normal guy, rather successful. He's strong man now. When I met him, he was not that strong. Of course, he was a lot younger, but I felt love from him. I felt that he was reliable. I felt that he's in my team, that we share the same views, that we have a similar mindset, that we have same goals, that we look in one destination. And I felt it happened with me, and it was wonderful. And of course, with him, it was not about gold digging or something. No, um, I had, and plus to it, I tell you that I'm from such kind of family. They always have like material resources, financial resources, to for me not to be like a poor girl who is looking for food. And I see many other situations when girls have one mentality, then they go to Russia. The best situation for you is when she left from Russia, she lives several years abroad. She started to do her own business. She sets she like started to be integrated. She started to do to grow here abroad. I mean, anywhere abroad. I mean, in the developed countries. And she starts to feel herself in a different way. And she starts to look for a different partner and so she started to look for a partner, not for a father. And she started to have she started to be warmer, and she started to realize what is love. And that is a magic thing. That is a magic thing of healing. By the way, I don't believe that it can happen just without any help. Me personally, because I told you that I used a lot of help from psychologists and psychiatrists even, and many other specialists. And I believe that what is like the best situation when she leaves from Russia, she sees that life is different, and she starts to visit psychologists to grow, grow. I mean, not only to become independent, but also to become emotionally independent. So she's in psychotherapy, and then you meet her, and you see this Slavic woman, but in the same time, this Slavic woman is not like emotionally addicted or money addicted. Not money. Let's call it money addicted. And she's not only gold digger. She realizes what life is and what love is, and that's the best moment, you know. But when, for example, you see some people who come from Slavic countries, girls, and they know that they're beautiful, and they suffered all their lives, and they had such a bad childhood, and their mothers had bad childhood, and they didn't have fathers, and they probably didn't have mothers. They had mothers only as a pictures, you know, as a pictures, but it was not like about true emotions and about true care. And I understand you guys. I understand. They can be gold diggers. I know that. I can confirm. That's all I can do. I can confirm. And guys, please, can you like my live stream? I hope that it's interesting because I really wanted to share with you this information. And today I open my heart and I open my soul, and I hope that this information will help you to build healthy relationships with your second part. So with your partner. So what I think now, if for example now you met a Russian girl and you feel that she's a gold digger, probably she is in that case. Yes, probably she is a gold digger. And you need to understand this. Maybe try to be friends with her. Try to show her your attitude. Try to show her a different life. She will do like, you know, they are very workaholics. Even if you have also I had a question yesterday, do we prefer to have like classic family system? Yes, that's true, because when all of your life you dream to have a strong man, like a father near you, and when your whole life you suffered because you felt like you are alone and you need fight for yourself, and of course, when you are mature, yes, you want to live like a little bit, like in a little bit in a golden cage, to hide from everybody. But usually these girls, they work a lot. They cook, they clean, they do many things. I mean, even when they don't want to work somewhere and, for example, to be content makers or artists or business women, they work a lot. So I think that they are not desperate, can I say like this? So they can have future. You can have future with her, and they can change their mindset, because usually inside they have souls and hearts and so on. Even they look and they behave like themselves, like gold diggers. But again, you should understand that every person is different. This time I was talking about mentality in general, and I tried to explain you the situation in general. Okay, guys, now I'm going to read your messages. Money is the root of all evil. What is this? Ricky, I don't like such things, Bible quotes. I don't like it because I don't believe that this book, I know that this book was rewritten 100 of times, and especially where it talks about money. Please go to Google and read carefully what is Bible and how it was create to deceive your mentality, to deceive your brain, and to influence you. About my profession, new tab. I've been gay since I was born. I want to go to Russia to give out gay pamphlets about gay rights and culture. You have a very good intention. You have a very good intention, but I don't advise you to go to Russia as a gay and to give pamphlets, because you can have you will have problems with law, unfortunately, because now in Russia we don't have freedom at all, and it's not a kind of joke, it's a situation that we have. Madam, I request please not to waste what? Guys, now I have too many messages. Love should be left behind, talent should become ahead. I don't like when somebody shoot. I think that all people are different, and I think that we all have right to be different. Matt, Selena, you wanted to tell me something? I haven't seen your message. Matt, try to repeat. I'm going to slow down a little bit my chat, probably. Honey, you just were an approval-seeking side borderline girl with fear of abandonment and daddy complex and the daddy complex. Yes, probably. Uh, Insemination. Yeah, insemination. Yes, yes. Thank you so much. Guys, thank you. Insemination. I have to learn this word because this topic, like, it's a part of my life. It causes a lot of twins and triples also. The world's meet. Yes, for me it would be difficult to give a birth to twins and triples because I was thinking about one, but I now I have two kids from my husband, and I wanted to have three. But after my second baby, like after my girl, I had so many difficulties. First of all, I like my pregnancy started with COVID, and we were locked at our houses. Then we moved to Ukraine, to Spain. Then we have the Ukrainian war. I had depression, and I had my anxiety disorder, and I was able to be with my kids, and it was a very difficult time. And also, I feel, guys, I don't know whether it's true or not, but for example, when my boy, my first son, Martin, when I was pregnant with him, I was so beautiful and strong. He gave me like a strength with his masculine energy. I felt it. And I did a lot of things. I did sport, but when I had my girl inside of me, the energy was absolutely different. First of all, I gave all my beauty to her that time. Now I managed to recreate everything. No, because I gave her all my beauty, and I was crying all the time, plus to it these difficult times. So now I'm 40, and like with my son, my body was full of energy and it was so healthy. And after my daughter, I was able to go to doctors, to make some treatments, to treat some things that I had after pregnancy, some difficulties. So, guys, so many messages. I'm sorry, I just can't catch some of your messages. Scarlett, no, is that baby okay back there? It's not a baby, come on, guys, give me 1 second. It's not a baby, of course. I'm sorry, my butt is wet. It's because, okay. La la la. You know, it's my fourth one. My first baby is my cat. My second one is my son, and this is my, no, it's like my grandson. It's a daughter of my daughter, so it's a granddaughter. So don't worry about her. She's okay. You are okay. You are okay, my dear. You go to bed now. So many messages. So you look carefully. Yeah, what's going on behind me? Love needs only one that is sacrificed between both sides. Otherwise, it will not work. Wisdom. Yes, I understand you, but I don't want to call it sacrifice. I want to call it collaboration and deep exploration, deeper, when you go deeper, when you understand life deeper. Because for me, sacrifice, it's like a victim, but you shouldn't be a victim. You should be the one who grows, who starts seeing bigger. And I think it's, for me at least, it's better to look at this thing from this point of view, not from the point of view like, I sacrificed everything to you, my youth, my body, and my time, and now. No, it should be differently. Love, true love, is difficult to find because you shouldn't find it. You should build a true love, guys. Don't deceive yourself with such thoughts. You never find a true love. You build a true love in process. It takes time to build a true love. It takes time to find, to understand a person, to dig deeper, like in yourself and in him or her. So who should you find? You should find just the right person with the same mindset, with the same overview on this life, with the same goals, and I don't know, not to have fights between each other. That's, but not to find true love. Not never look for true love. It can be very harmful. Be respectful to, or you are going, somebody is not respectful here. Oh my god, so many disrespectful people. Yeah, you block them. No spamming, please. Thank you, Martin. Having a family, Tyler Cartner uh, writes me. Having a family is everything to me. I'm blessed with 3 boys. Money doesn't make you happy. Everyone deserves love. You deserve it too. I think that money is not everything, and it's obviously not nothing. I mean that money is a very important thing in our materialistic world. Money is comfort, money is freedom, money is knowledge, money is intelligence, money is medical care, money is it's a lot of things, guys. We shouldn't deny them. uh, Generally, what I think is that we should have balance inside of us, which consists of money, of love, and of friendship, of partnership, of self confidence, of self growth. I don't know, of many, many things. So don't deny money. No, why? Again, this world is very materialistic, and our souls, they came here to, and they have their materialistic way. But we are souls, and we have materialistic way in this planet, in a very materialistic planet. So of course, money can make your life easier, happier, and better, and why not? But for me, of course, love goes on the first place. I'm single. I don't drink and live in Canada. So blow your mind. You want what? You want to meet someone here? You're a magnificent woman, thank you. David Messer, you have this attractive, cool vibe going on right now. Thank you so much. So I want to share my love energy. If I just want to share my love energy. If you want to say thank you to me, you are welcome to put your thumbs up and to subscribe to my channel. And if you are wealthy and generous, you can leave me your donations. I forgot about this link with donations again. Okay, you can send me some love through super chats and stickers and so on. There is a dollar sign in the bottom right corner. We can exchange like this. I'm doing a kind of speech, prepared speech for you. I'm sharing my love and energy. And if you answer, I will be very happy, guys, because I need to grow and I need to develop my channel. And I want to share my inner world and my experience with many people around, because I really hope that it will help. It can help to many people, and I think that so for that I need to grow. I continue. Russia need to open up more to the world. Yes, that's true. But what was his name? Saif Vard. You are absolutely right. That's also a problem. Russia needs to be more open, but they don't want to open Russia because when all Russian people think that we all live, for example, here in Europe and we suffer. And when I try to show them, no, we don't suffer. And they are sure that we have very poor life, that we don't have money, we have no money for on food, that it's very cold here in our houses because we do not have Russian gas. For example, we do not have such problems. And but Russian government want to influence Russian people, and they want like close their eyes and minds, and they want to deceive them, and that's why they don't. Guys, too many messages. I see a lot of interesting messages. Guys, again, if you want your message to reach me, I would be happy if you could use super chat, because for you it will be like, for me it will be like a great way to have a support from you, and I can read your message and to talk with you. Congratulations on your progress so far and sharing the wisdom you are learned. It's difficult to read your name. Thank you so much. Yes, thank you. Your words. I love how how you perceived it, how you see my speech, how you feel it. Thank you so much. That was my aim, and you understood me. And for me, it's very important to be understood. Russia lets their young boys break cherry in the green jar. What do you mean? Young boys? I don't understand. I hope that it's something not bad, okay? I am from Kurdistan, Iraq, okay? Nice to meet you. I am in Srpska. Priči srpski samo malo. I lived in Montenegro for 4 years. Love is sacrifice. Without sacrifice, there is no love. No, wisdom, you are not right. You are not right, absolutely. This point of view, I will bring you to a Karpman triangle. Love is not sacrifice. Love is exchange, is like acceptance, is examination, when you learn who is this. The same, like, I love when in some maybe Indian ideologies, spiritual ideologies, how they describe your child. when you give a birth to your child, for example, for my parents, I was just a project. I came into this world to be their project, to show to other people that they are great. And I treat my kids now differently. When my son came into this world, I was like, who are you? Who are you, this soul who came into this world? Let me know you better. Let me just understand who you are, and now you are going to be with me until you become mature, and I will help you and support you in understanding, I will help you to understand who you are. And that's my main goal as a mother, and that is love also. And the same with your partner. You meet each other, maybe you are young, and maybe your partner doesn't know a lot even about himself. And when you start to communicate with him, when you start your relationships, you help to each other to grow, because yeah, like when you say the truth to each other, but not kind of truth like, oh, you have bad hairstyle. No, just, for example, what can I say to my husband? Artyom, I see that this and that triggers you a lot. Think about it. Why does it trigger you so much? I think that it's your story, that I think that something is hidden here for you. Think about it. Discuss it with GPT chat or with psychologist or with anyone or with yourself if you want. So I think don't was talking about again. I don't like this opinion about when you need to sacrifice. What happened to your upper lips? Nothing. Everything is okay. What happened with you? Where is your sense of tactic? Huh? Where did you lose your politeness? Where? In a garbage bin. It best to go it alone. You mean to have a baby on your own? No, I don't think so. For me, I love the situation that universe gave me this possibility to grow enough, to learn myself enough, and to find the right partner, because he's a good father. And for example, I don't imagine how I could raise a good man without a father, because only fathers, or not necessarily fathers, male figure can give to a boy like male upbringing. A woman can do it. I'm too soft for my son, for him. Even now he's stronger than I am. Even now he's physically stronger than I am. So I wouldn't, he can deceive me like in 3 seconds. He leaves, male have their own world. They need to fight with each other to have those crazy games that I don't understand at all. And so I think that if even you have decided to give a birth to a child on your own, like with insemination, or maybe there are some other methods, I don't know, you should think about male figure, especially if you have a boy. And of course, every girl needs a man also. I see it by my daughter. For her, like to feel herself, those Russian women who wants to be princess when they are in their 30s or even 40s, but they still feel themselves like little girls and they want to be princess because their fathers didn't give them those feelings in their childhoods. And for a girl, it's very important. And now, for example, my daughter, every morning, my husband, he wakes up and he says, "You are so beautiful, my girl. You look so nice. You are such a star. I love you so much. You are my princess." And so now she like feels very self-confident, because for example, me, I was always beautiful, but I didn't know that I was beautiful. And that's why I thought that I'm ugly. I thought that I have something wrong with my face and body. That's why I couldn't find the right partner. Then I was young, I mean, and when I was a teenager. I didn't have self-confidence at all. So it's very important to have male and female figure. It doesn't mean that you have to have like it has to be your father. It doesn't matter who, but it should at least it should play a role of male and female figure. One should play a role of male, another should play a role of female. So about gay families, I don't know, but I think that they have female figure and male figure if these are two girls. They have usually, because they are wise people. And when they create families, as far as I know, they think a lot, because for them it's not like not a very easy process, and they think a lot before they create families, and they read a lot of books and they search a lot, and they know like the topic, and they try to have their relatives, their friends who gives to a child this example of male and female. And also, by the way, Slavic girls, they don't have in front of them any example of normal, respectful partnership relationships, relationships in their lives. They don't have. Nor their grandmothers, nor their relatives, nor their friends, nobody had in past times especially. There was no good example. Even now, for example, in Russia, as I told you, it was very important if you want like to show your status and to show your how to say your value, your social value, you had to get married at 20 and to give a birth to a children as soon as possible after university. So I was not I was not in this program, and that's why I considered myself to be ugly and stupid, and maybe something was wrong with me. And now all those families who that were created like after university of my generation, they all stopped their existence, because they thought they started their relationships like with second chakra, with sexual attraction, or with emotional addiction, or with any other psychological problems, but not with like pure good stable relationships. So that's why you like when you ask why she can be just a partner, why she has so many strange things in her head, because she has no good example. But I think that it's never too late to look around and to understand what life is, and how it's better to live this life. Guys, please support my channel, put your thumbs up, and subscribe to my channel. And if you are wealthy and rich, you are welcome to send me a super chat or super stickers or any other donation that you see. There is a sign of dollar somewhere down on the left or on your right, maybe. You can press it and support me. I will be so happy, and I need to buy another microphone. I want like this kind of microphone when you talk like this, not to hold all this this thing in my hand. So I continue. And guys, thank you for your support. Thank you so much. You know that I wanted to shout out some people sent me donations via Buy Me a Coffee, and yesterday I ordered one more microphone. I told it already probably, but I want to repeat it because I really appreciate it. It means a lot for me because you helped me to grow my channel, and somebody sent me donation. 50, is it true? 50 Australia? What is this? Such a big sum? Thank you so much. Canderos Robo. Wow. Thank you so much to support me. I see here, I'm so shocked. You know that probably I will be able to buy this microphone because I had $80 on my YouTube, like from monetization, and my microphone costs 100. Wow, I'm so happy. Thank you so much. You know, I give you my love. Just share with you. That's great. It's such a pleasant thing. Wow. Let me what no more like you. I will find, never mind, someone like you. Your world, my world, yes, this random woman exploiting herself, spitting bullshit. Honestly, you are not trying to make a true connection. We are talking about who? I'm sorry. I want 21 kids with you. I think, Dovich, you want a process and not kids. Probably you like the process itself, yes? Where pantyhouse to bed, sleep like a rock. Wear a pantyhouse to bed, sleep like a rock. What do you mean? I'm in yeah, in my silk pyjama right now. Yeah, I slept like these guys. Honestly, no, but I was without my silky pants because it was too hot. But sometimes I wake up and I go directly to my restroom. Do you know what, guys? Do you want to have fun? Look, I sit here. I sit like this. And like the last time, but there is a kind of how to say, when the screen it influence and my body position, it changes a bit the whole picture. And yesterday I was yesterday in the morning I was in this kind of top. I woke up like this, but it was so hot. Oh, it was awful, guys. It was like when my air conditioner is broken, and. So I used to sit like this, and all men can. And the problem is that I don't see what's going on down because of chat. Like, because of chat, everything is a little bit too dark here. So I see only my head. I don't see what's going on here. And I was sitting and chatting, and then I saw so many men saying me, like, you better put on your clothes. You better pray to God. You are a bad words. I was like, what is wrong with them? Because no, I am like, I think that my body is my business, yes, and I'm a kind of female feminist. So I'm very female, but if I want, I'm going to do. If it's comfortable for me, I'm not going to. And if it's legal, if YouTube doesn't block me, if I don't break any rules and laws, so you go away from here. Just don't tell me to put on something because it's very difficult to listen to me. Who are you to come here, for example, and to set your own rules? Yes, but then I looked my live stream. I watched my live stream after I finished without chat. So I see the full screen, and the problem was that I was sitting like that, and there was, I will show you, I'm in a different t-shirt now, but I will show you. And there was like screen made my body a little bit different. My head was too small, and my breast was like 10 size 10, I don't know. And it looked like, and I had decollete like this, and it was all like this. And when I saw it, I was like, wow, Ksenia, that was really too much, because it looked like you should check, guys. Now don't go from my live stream, but you should check. But I can show you. I can show you. Normally, I have like normal proportions, you know? I'm not like super like this size of bra. I'm not this size. Yes, I have big, good implants, but that is not like, you know. And on this video, it looked like I, I don't know from which movie, and really very adult content. But I'm sorry for that. I'm not going to delete this video, but I'm not going to repeat the same mistakes, yeah, because it was too much. Oh, messages. I tried building true love, but she stole and ran away with the cement. Cement? It's a joke, yes? Brian, KBQ, where are you from? Where are you from? The baby's hungry. It doesn't take time to find true love. I just found it looking at you. No, you can't understand if I'm your true love or not, because I'm not just a picture from your live stream. I have my own depth and my own shadow, and you don't know my shadow. And even here, I try to be as much open as I can, but it's different to live together and to see me from my stream, although I'm like your friend, because I'm here twice a day. From Monday until Thursday, I'm here twice a day, every morning at 11:10 Central European time, and in the evening at 9:30 Central European time. And but still, I have my day, my life. We still have problems with my husband and so on. So don't think that I am ideal. I'm not. I'm a normal woman with my own shadow. Great insight. I have also studied around 50 women working in the West and have spent a year plus in Czech Republic. I will study around 50 women working. You had around 50 women? Yasser, who are you? Are you Don Juan Di Marco? Or Don Juan Di... Don Juan? Tell me, why you have so many women? I like money, Sebastian. I support you. Money is a good thing. It's money is energy also. I send you my love energy, for example. I share, you send me back. That's a great deal. Money is power. Yeah, and thank you one more time. What's his name? He supported me. Candero Usrodo. Thank you very much. It's like, when you feel that wealthy men come to your live stream and they appreciate, they value what you do and they share. And so it means that we have like energy circulation. So I'm super satisfied. The childhood trauma for both men and women is there. Yes, of course. I was talking about and you also have guys from all over the world. You also have your own childhood trauma. Like, don't think that only Slavic women have, but we all have different childhood traumas. And I can talk about my. So when you ask me what's going on, why is that like this, or why is that like that, I can explain because I live there and I know the situation from inside. But of course, we can talk about Arab men, we can talk about Arabic guys with their childhood trauma, we can talk about European men. Now, for example, I learned more about Andalusia. I found out that, for example, if in Russia during Soviet Union times, now situation should be like different with the new babies coming nowadays. But during Soviet Union times, the parents were not connected with their child. They didn't give love and protection and so on. But for example, here in Andalusia, they overprotect. They love too much, and it also can make people crazy. It's also not a healthy situation. Like I tell you, in every situation, we have to find balance. We need to look for this balance. And what I can say that finally it won't be possible to be ideal. Like we have here kind of proverb: no matter what you do, your child will find in future what to tell to his psychologist. So, but you should do your best. You should have as many understandings as you can have, and also you should raise your child in such a way that it's okay if he have some bad feelings to go to specialists and to find a solution, that he can find a solution from many problems in his life, to raise him like to have strong personality, but not to be afraid to have feelings, not to block his or her feelings, to have different emotions, to self-express. That's the best thing I think that we can do. But still, for me, like sometimes I think I want to be a better mom, I want to be a better mom, but I know that I do maximum for them, maximum that I can. And I continue. Putin is love and Trump is life. What is this? But what about the Bible and what it says? I don't believe in Bible because I know that it text was rewritten, and until now scientists try to recreate the real text, and only Vatican knows the real text because they, as far as I know, of course I haven't been there. In their libraries, they should have original text of Bible, and it's different because you can find it. It's these are opened scientific explorations, how to, when scientists learned it. So it's not a kind of something very hidden. You can find it on YouTube, and there are many, many interesting conclusions from scientists. They devote their life to learn the true text of Bible and the true story of Jesus Christ. Yes, Jesus Christ existed, but he's not a son of God. He's a good man, and the story is absolutely different. So I can't listen to the book. Like I was born, I was given the book telling me that I have to read to live like this and like that. Then I read it and I start to find many things that contradicts to each other, and I start to ask questions, and then what answer I have? Don't ask questions, accept God, just accept. So no, guys, we have the true Bible, but it was not shown to us. We don't know what's the real text. So try not to believe in everything. Try to have critical thinking. When you think critically, and when you want to find the true and dig deeper, your life will be a lot more interesting. So Bible is Bible, but it's not an absolute. It's not an absolute. It doesn't take time to what build the love. I just met you. Okay. Hey, how are you? I'm fine. The body may perhaps compensate for the loss of a true metaphysics. What do you mean? Speaking into a powder brush. Ah, I remember yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. So it was funny. It's my microphone. It's my best powder brush. Yesterday I used to do my makeup. I did my makeup on camera, and we had such a great time. Oh, it was 2 days ago, and it was my microphone. By the way, guys who were here yesterday, have you seen my cat? Have you seen my cat yesterday? Martin, you did see. I love this moment so much when I was sitting there and my cat just came behind me and he was like laying as a king, and it looked perfect. New subscriber to your account, best wishes from UK. Hello UK. Wow, I'm so happy and glad to see you here. Thank you so much. Thank you for your support, UK. And guys, don't forget to support my video. Your likes are extremely important, and your subscriptions are extremely important. And if you are rich and wealthy, and if you like my video, I would also love to have donations from you via stickers and super chats and some other stuff. If you press the dollar button in your down, I don't know. um, Thank you, Ryan. Please marry me cute. How are you, Russia? I'm not from Russia. So if you could meet your younger self, what advice would you give her? Very good question. Kanderus Robo. Look, I worked a lot now on it because I found that when I was about 12, I wanted to be loved and to have love, but of course I was immature. And I was injured a lot. And actually, I buried part of my soul that time. And it took me from now like about half of a year, I do one and the same exercise. I come to myself when I'm younger, and this girl actually, she's like that. She was sleeping and she didn't want to live this life. She didn't want to move. And like I had meditation. First several days, I used to sit near her, telling her that just, girl, I know that I understand you, but I'm near you. And then I started to hug her, and then I started to talk with her, and then I started just to be with her. And so my therapy now is just to hug myself, to hug, to give to myself younger love and protection that I personally didn't have in my past. And what would I say? I would say nothing. All I want is to hug and to give love to myself. Sorry, it triggers me a lot because it happened not so long ago. And it's like the only way, actually. Why you say that about sadness and emptiness in Slavic eyes? It's about loneliness. We feel very lonely since our childhood. And how psychologists work with it now. So I have to build in myself my own parent. So I have to be my own father and my own mother. What gives mother? Mother gives you absolute love. And for example, I go to my past, I remember some things that I did that were wrong. I remember some things where I was weak, not strong enough. And I come like to myself being already an adult, and I hug myself. And like to build in yourself strong father, it also means to set boundaries, to know who you are, to support yourself. So I come to myself as a father, and I say to myself, girl, you are great, you do great, you don't need this and that, and you know how to say no because it's not for you, it's not good for you. Have you seen? Have you seen this jump? So this is my meditation for now, and then used to did it like for several months. And by the way, it helped. Now when I come back and I meet like in my meditations, and I meet my inner child or my inner teenager, they feel a lot better because I know how to hug them and how to like how to calm them down and how to bring them back to life if they have such difficult problems. Because when you are a teenager or a child, sometimes you close your heart because you are not strong enough, you can't go through some events in your life. And if you have to have an adult near you. But if you don't have an adult and your mom behaves herself like a child, and in some cases she can have mental diseases herself, and since your childhood you have to be like an adult, it's very difficult, it ruins you. And to go out from it, it's like big work. God loves suffering. That's why we are all suffer on this planet. No, it's a misconception. You don't know the right Bible text. That text was rewritten by government and by church who wanted to influence you and who wanted to take your money and suffer and to earn for them. And they lived good life for their good life, for their good existence, and for you to suffer on this planet. There is an absolutely incorrect perception of spirituality, and I advise you from my heart. I'm sorry that I'm rather strict with you now, but I want to advise you from my heart to like transform your thoughts about God. How you can try to transform? You should start to learn it, to go deeper, not to listen just when somebody says you something. Switch on your critical thinking and go further, go deeper. Love builds on dependency, and one will, dependency is not love. Dependency is a psychological disease. You can go to a group of dependent people and you can heal it. We have several types of addictive behavior. It's love addiction, when you are addicted from love or from different feelings. I had emotional addiction, when you're addicted not from only from love but from different feelings. I had emotional addiction, and sometimes I have this now. We have alcohol addiction, drug addiction, sex addiction. What's that name? Ludomania. Ludomania is like casino addiction, money addiction. So, and these are all types of the addictions which were already described by science, by doctors, and they can treat it. So to be addicted is not about love at all. Like, for example, I never read my husband's cell phone. I never, like, we don't have those questions at home, although we know each other passwords. But we don't have such questions. We are not. No, we are. We have some. We have some addictions. I know that because we are not ideal people, and we have our own problems, as I told you before. But we both try to minimize addictions in our life. That's why we do not smoke, we do not do alcohol. Before, by the way, my husband was addicted from a healthy lifestyle and from gym. Now he also goes to gym, but now it's different. He goes for pleasure, but before he was addicted. He was like, he needed those muscles, and it was his addiction. And he managed to find out a solution with psychologists, and now his life changed. He goes to gym when he wants to have pleasure from it, but not to go there addictively, because you can't live without it. So, dependence is not a good thing. Slavic women like money. Of course they like. Why shouldn't they like money? Why shouldn't? Money, again, is health, is education, it's comfort, it's possibilities, it's energy. It's with money you can build a great business to share yourself with people and to share love. Money is a great thing, guys. It depends how you look. Again, I started with this video because yesterday I had a lot of questions about money and about Slavic girls and money, but it depends how you perceive money. What is money for you? And if you have negative associations with money, it's your problems. It means that probably in your childhood, your church told you, or your pastor, or your grandmother, or somebody else around you told you, money, it's not good. You should be poor in this life to live better life afterwards. And money is something bad. It spoiled people. No, but it's only your perception. For example, when I have money, I can't say that I'm super poor, and I'm not super rich, I'm not super poor, but I had some period of times when I was rich enough, and just invested money in my family, in myself, in my knowledge, in my education, in my psychologists, in everything. What is bad in it? Come on. In my business, in my husband business, we invested money, and he created a special type of fitness training, how to grow muscles for thin people with thin body structure, with long bones. And he like made himself, because he's a very used to be very experienced fitness trainer, and he had his blog, and he wrote his articles for international like a newspaper in Montenegro, but online newspaper. And we invested in it. We wanted to share our knowledge, and I helped him as his PR manager. And he was the one who like produced this information, which came from him. So, what is bad in money? What is bad? If you have money and you are going to drink alcohol to I don't know if you understand, and if you will travel into white mountains, use the illegal things, and buy people to have physical, but it's not about money, it's about you. It's about you, it's not about money. It doesn't, money are good, but when they are in, but if it is in hands of bad person or person with immature and bad intentions, only this can make money bad, but not money themselves. It's just a resource, and how you use it. It's you. It's not the money problem. It's your problem. It's you. No tattoos for women. Why? Why is that? Why do you think like that? Maybe so don't choose women with tattoos. I have different opinion, and I love tattoos on me and on my husband, and my husband love tattoos on me. So why? What is that slogan? Hello from England. God loves you. God is love. Hello, Alexander Steele. Yes, it depends what is God for you. Because for many people, God is not the one who loves, but the one who criticizes and the one who judges. If it's, if you have like God as a father who accepts you, who loves you absolutely, and of course, that's true. Uh, Hello from California, Delton Davis. Hi, how are you doing? Is it your first time on my channel? If yes, please subscribe and like this video. I will be very happy, and you are welcome to be with us, to be with me every day, almost daily. I have 2 live streams, morning and evening. Please say hello. I'm from India. Sunny. Hello, Sunny. Ever learning and never able to be knowledge of the truth. Ever learning and never able to the knowledge of the truth. Yes, but you can. Are you in the UK? No, I'm not in the UK. You know, you want. Of course, it's not possible to know the absolute truth. But me in my life, I decided to strive to go to dig deeper to try to find this my life. This is my life. I can't live differently. And this is very important for me. This is a part of my personality. Hello from USA. Please say aha. Guys, don't write more than one message. If it's very important for you to be noticed, please use the stickers and super chats, because like this, I will read your message and you can help me. You will support me and my channel, and it will be very good for me and for you as well. Love is saying, I believe in you. I love you sounds in comparison very cheap. I love you sounds in comparison very cheap. Life is saying, I believe in you. I love you, but it depends again, because if the world itself has for you cheap association, this word love, that means yes. For me, no. For me, love is big. I love, and I love this world, and I have nothing against it. So, and I believe in you also good, and I love you is also good. Wow, love isn't sacrifice, it's exchange. That says everything. That's wrong over there. It isn't love if you need something given in return. Yes, of course, Lori. It's not a sacrifice. It's exchange of energy. No, look, I don't understand. No, you are not right. You tell me that love is sacrifice, because I don't understand your double messages. Love is exchange of energy, of course. You choose every day to be with that man or not to be. Love is a choice. It is an exchange of energies. Oh, what do you think? It's sacrifice, it's not love. If you feel that love is sacrifice, you need to go to psychologist right now and to work on your addiction, because you are probably already a victim with an abuser, or maybe you are an abuser. I don't know. So please say hello, Sunny. Stop it. Stop flooding. Can you see and don't understand? and I love the Soviet accent. It's the Russian one. You have the most, thank you. Slovenski žene sada podaju na zapadnu psihologiju. Za vreme socijalizma na rock muziki tako ne razumiju. Ne razumiju. Pričaju srpski. No razumiju, no we here speak English. So better. I understand, but you better speak English because if you want my answer, better speak English. Because if you write something short, I can read, but you want a dialogue, and I can't do dialogue with you in your language. I admire you managing to ignore some of the most ignorant and idiotic comments I see scrolling up here. Keep being sincere and wholesome. Thank you, Dukan. Gardiner. Where are you from? Gardiner Dukan. Yes, I see, but it's my 4th week of live streaming. And I told you I do it from Monday to Thursday 2 times per day, and then on Friday I have tarot readings night, and then Saturday is my only weekend, and then we have also a cooking show with my husband. We cook something online. And now I ordered the second microphone, but it won't come, by the way, because of your help and because of your donations. And so, I get used. In the beginning, it was some messages were quite painful for me, but now I don't care. When I see that someone, for example, tries to say something, but I disagree, I read it and I try to answer, to share my point of view, because I'm pretty sure in my philosophy, because everything I'm talking here about, I lived through it, It's not like, for example, in Russia, we have many teachers who teach women how to get married and they don't have husbands themselves. So, they are not themselves, it's how to say it, they are not themselves they don't have realization in this topic, and they try to teach all people around how to do it. Or I even know one girl, Masha, if you will hear me, I told you in your eyes, so I can repeat it here. It's not a problem for me because, and I'm not saying who are you exactly, but probably you will recognize you, but you don't speak English, so it's okay. I know one girl, she's poor from her childhood. And it's not bad, it's not good, it's just your situation. She's a very poor girl and also mentally poor girl because she takes I don't know when you know what is this, like credits from microcredits organizations. In Russia, we have such kind of organizations and they will give you money, but then you will have to pay them twice in 1 month. The rate is crazy there. Or she can go to like pyramid company, pyramid company, you understand what is this? And to invest all of your money there. Or she does so many financial mistakes and she's very poor and she doesn't know how to earn. And not so long ago, she started to be she became a coach, financial coach. And when I saw it, I was, what? And she offered me her services. And she told me, you can pay me 3,000 euro, and she saw that I had my new blog that time, and I will teach you how to earn money and how to do everything. I said, Masha, I'm sorry, but I don't want. She asked me, why don't you want? I answered, because for me, you don't. It's not your price, and I don't want any knowledge from you because I don't see that you are. And she was insulted by that. She said me, you want to insult me, you don't believe in me. I said, no, it's not about believing you or not to believe in you. You offered me your services and I don't want this service from you. Just you should understand me. Oh, I have 100 likes. I have 100 likes. We have a celebration. We are dancing here, and my cat is crazy because probably go out. If you want, go out. I open the door. No, yes, yes, 100 likes. 100 likes. Yeah, 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 yeah. Wow, 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 wow. So I'm sorry, it was just a break, little break. And so I feel when I talk about something, I lived through it. I had what I told you today, it's my own experience. And I managed to change my life. I managed to have different life. I managed to have a different partner. I'm not a gold digger. I don't have a sugar daddy. I have a normal relationships. I have a son who came to me and wants to ask me something probably. No? Что-то спросить? Хочешь поздороваться? Нет? Okay. Uh, so, what was I talking about? There was a question. So you can have any thoughts here. That's why we are here. We discuss, and I love our discussions. But I'm going to answer if I know the topic. But from my side, of course, because maybe yes, all lives are different, and I can't say that you should all do the same. No, but I know my truth, and I share it here. Yes, agree. Father is needed always for girl, but what if father died? Then mother can take a role. No, it's better. No, no, wisdom. If father died, it's better to have another masculine figure. And it happens very often. We had grandfathers, we have friends, we have uncles, we have. But of course, if it happens, we have to look carefully because just I wouldn't trust my girl like completely to any man who is not her father. And this is my like mother's responsibility. But still, wow, somebody donated me. Wow. Kanderus Robo. He is a wealthy person, so thanks for sharing a part of yourself. Stay strong. Kanderus Robo, thank you very much. He did my live stream. After today's live stream, I'm going to buy my one more microphone. Thank you so much. Please accept my love. Somebody told, but I'm just showing you my lines. I don't know how to. Just keep my love. Thank you. That's great. That's great what you do. He helped me. He helped me a lot to develop my channel, and he made me happy. Thank you. You made my day. Wow. You're doing your children a damn good favor. The world is evil, and it's beautiful to see you reinforcing family values and confidence. God bless you. Thank you so much. OG Guap, thank you. You might be from India because I have very Indian style of upbringing, and usually people from India they like it, and I like also. I like Indian style of upbringing. I love Indian philosophy. I love it. I just feel that it makes sense when you talk about love and about family, not about prosperity, but about love and family. Yes. Did you finish the antibiotics yet? Which kind of antibiotics? I don't take any antibiotics, and I didn't do it for a long time. I don't have any. I didn't have any viruses. There is nothing like a relationship between a father and the daughter. Of course, nobody can take a place to be a true father to a daughter, of course, but we have many different situations in our lives. Maybe not here, because here usually, like in Europe, in United States, people live longer, male are more wise and not so childish, they are more mature, they know how to share obligations, how to be involved in upbringing. But there are also many like for example in Russia's situation is still different. So mothers, it happens, of course fathers is just the best choice and the best option a girl and a boy can have as well. But sometimes it happens that they don't have fathers, unfortunately. Sometimes they don't have both parents. So it's very difficult. I imagine how difficult it is. And it feels like they have, sometimes I feel that I had my parents as a financial pillow for me, like financial protection, but I never had them as a source of love. And so I was able to recreate it from my mother's and father's side. And I think that people who didn't have parents at all, I know how difficult it can be, how difficult, but they have also now with our modern psychology, with our modern knowledge about brain structure and how our brain works, we can go through this hell and we can find our path in life. So in a lesbian couple, maybe one has a male figure but not a father figure, so the child won't have that father figure to grow up. I repeat one more time, dear Yasser. Usually, LGBT couples, they before they give the birth to a baby, they think a lot. They think very, very carefully because for them it's a very important step. In their case, it just can't happen by chance. It can happen just in one moment because of something, not a mistake, let's say, because of. So this moment is always prepared. And usually those people, they have knowledge, they read a lot of books, they know about that, they know about male and female figures, and those figures are very important in kids' life. And usually they have male friends, they have their fathers, brothers, uncles, and so on. So they have someone to uh, be with the child. And it's okay for a child. It happens very often when father is not like with a boy, and boy finds somebody who will be very close to him after, and maybe during all of his life, and he will teach him how to be a man, and he will be very close to him as a man, as a male figure. So it's life, and we all have difficulties. This world is not ideal. Maybe we try to build something idyllic, but it's not possible. It's not like the point. Guys, please support my video, put your thumbs up, and subscribe to my channel. And if you are wealthy and rich, you are welcome. If you have, if you can, you are welcome to support me financially. Yes, my son is coming here. What's that? Oh, my God. My cat is there again. Probably you won't see it, but look at him. Look at this beauty. Very beautiful. Can you take a picture of him? А можешь его сфотографировать? На свой телефон, на папин. Только если он не убежит. He now, we have chess, like a box of chess. And he's sitting upwards with his paws like he's a real sphinx. Everybody, please tap the like button. Yeah, guys, please tap the like button. Today I have not so many likes, and I would appreciate. And again, if you can support my channel financially, please do it. And Kanderos Robo, thank you. You might be a very wealthy person, and he just today he made my day. Today I am going to order the new microphone because when I speak, it's very difficult to hold it in your hands, and afterwards I need a massage. And he made my day. Thank you. You can't even imagine how happy am I. Ну-ка. He stood up. Yeah, but it's beautiful. But do like this, maybe, no? A little bit. My son made a picture of my cat. So I continue to read your messages, guys. Where are you from? I'm from Spain now. I live in Spain. Yeah, you are so amazing, Canderos, Robert. You are so amazing. You help us to develop this channel. Yeah, try to make a picture from his face and from his pose. Делай фотографию вот с лица прямо. Целься, да, на лицо и на лапки вот на эти. Да, то есть вот делай, да, вот как бы спереди. Спереди. Do you believe in Jesus Christ? I believe that there was Jesus Christ, but I think that he's just a person. He's a human. He's a good human. He's a good person. I believe that he made a lot of good things because I found it out from investigations, scientific investigations, and I know that he was, but his life was described in a false way in Bible. It's not true, and I don't know, like maybe 50% was not true, maybe even more. Even about his crucifixion, it's called, yes, this type of execution. It was not true, it was not in that way, and there was there are different disputes about this topic. Many scientists have their own opinion, but what is obvious that it was not in that way like it was described in the Bible, because they had their own wars that time, and they had their own governors, their own Putin and Trumps, who wanted to influence society. And that time they didn't have television, no YouTube channels, no radio, and that they have what? Bible and religion to spread propaganda. So that's why you shouldn't listen to this book. But I believe that Jesus Christ, he was on this planet, and he was a great guy. He had a great personality. He had charisma, and he did a lot of good things. But it's not about Bible at all. Thank you so much, Yakanderos. Yeah, also I can't stop thanking him. It was like it's for me it's a wow effect, guys. Today I'm going to order. I want this Yeti microphone. Even somebody from I don't remember who exactly told me that it's a good choice. If you know, guys, please tell me Yeti microphone from Logitech, because I want to have like a standard microphone when I don't move, and when I don't have to. That was my. What was it? What was it? Что это такое было? Лампа? Ah, okay. Because of my cat's tail, probably you haven't heard. My cat with his tail, he crushed my lamp, my red light. But I hope that it's okay. Uh, Attractive beauty, how much you are today. Bahram is my friend. Bahram is with me from the beginning. Usually I don't try to read all messages about my beauty, because otherwise this stream just won't be very interesting, guys. The same as hate. If I'm going to read that I'm beautiful and ugly and stupid at the same time, this stream won't be very interesting. Usually I try to read only questions and interesting messages. What? Через 10 минут. Скоро. Скоро. Иди на телефоне посмотри. So, but Bahram, I think that he doesn't speak English very good. Bahram, do you speak English? But he's with me since the beginning of my channel. That's why I read his messages. Because he always come and he always says, Eamon Friedman, better blood flow, better blood flow. I'll fix your aircon for free. Mikhail, but where are you from? Tell me. Actually, asked we asked one guy, he's our neighbor, and he works with air conditioners, and he collaborates sometimes with my husband, because my husband has a company. No, he's a self-employed, yeah, entrepreneur, and he's a handyman, and he has a lot of guys who are also specialists in different spheres. And 2 days ago we asked this guy to come and to check, and he couldn't do anything. And we don't know now, because we have a centralized air conditioner, and maybe we will have to change the whole system. And it's not, it's not an easy thing, and I'm a little bit afraid that it will take time. And already in 2 weeks it should be easier. So maybe we should think already for for the next season. And by the way, it would also cost money, maybe. I hope that no. I hope that we'll manage to repair it without any difficulties. But for now, maybe we will have to pay around 2,000 euro. I'm on Friedman. So, Mikael, if you live here, you're welcome. Pretty petite women look great in stockings. What is this? It's your adult fantasy? I'm on Friedman. And why you think that we here we have today a different discussion? By the way, guys, tell me, have you ever had an experience of being in relationships with Slavic girls, or do you want to be in relationships in Slavic girls? So, do you have this desire? Do you think that they are somehow specially attracted? I mean that you differs them from all other girls in the world. You like they somehow they became like your personal type of obsession, and you can't do anything you like them. Or probably you had your experience already, and you had relationships with them in the past, and you like you want to continue. Do you want, if you split up, do you want again to have a girl from Slavic countries, or you you will try to avoid it after your experience? You are so funny. Who am I? Uh, Australia. Hello. The Survivor Ranch. What is this? The Survivor Ranch. It sounds very dangerous. Michael, hello from Scotland. Michael from Scotland. How is Scotland? I think I want to go to Scotland because it's so hot now, and now I think that you have just the perfect weather. Hello, and I think that you have there a lot of very beautiful architectural monuments and buildings. Architect, just I want to go the architecture. Don Miko, ha ha ha. Yes, sometimes you see footage back of yourself and think, ha ha ha. Don Miko, yes. I didn't expect. You know, the problem was not just in the boobs, it was in proportion. Because in real life, I tell you, I am like quite proportional. I don't have like, I mean, I don't have small head, you know, and very, very big this size. And because of the angle of my camera, I think. So even now, I see it, I think that everything is more or less okay, at least now. Maybe when I will check it on my camera back, you know, on my footage, I will like, what? No, but now it's more like closed. And that time, try it. It was yesterday morning. It's called Get Ready With Me, with red banner on it, thumbnail with a red banner. Just check it. It's guys, check it and write your comment, but try to be polite also, although I will understand. It's like, you know, it's like not me a little bit. Hello, beautiful lady. Hello. Good morning, gorgeous. Hope you are okay. And you know, I was in such a mood. I was like, why do they come there? And why do they say me what to do and what not to do? Because normally I wear the same top. And like, yes, it looks quite like provocative. But again, I'm like on a beach because it's a horrible summer and it's 45 on sun, and when I have sun here, so you know, it's just impossible. And also I think that sometimes the noise from this ventilation system, I have ventilators, my air conditioner doesn't work, it breaks like microphone's noise. And I switched on ventilation here above, and so I like just normally it looks provocative, but it looks normal, like a normal woman. And that time I started to have so many messages, and I was like, they are so, I'm going to explain them that it's my body. And I started, but then I realized that it was just a very difficult thing, for example, for Arabic men. I understand, and for teenagers, and even not, and even for me, when I saw it, even for me, it was like face palm. Face palm, too funny. And you can see that in the beginning of this video, I stand up and actually my proportions are normal, so it's just a topic. And I don't know what happened during like the translation itself. I hate Texas weather. Amon Friedman, it's very interesting. Tell me, because I have one blogger, I have my friend, one blogger. She lived in Texas and she moved in Texas because of Texas weather, because she told that for her it was too difficult to live through like you have weather changes daily, and sometimes this gap can be like more than 20 degrees, and for her body, for her nerve system, it was very difficult because she it's called weather addicted also, if I'm not mistaken, when you're too sensitive to weather changes and you have those changes daily. And she was like, she said that it's impossible for her, and they moved to Florida. Tell me, do you mean Amon? Do you mean that? Kanat, where is your Hollywood actor? Where, you mean my husband? Yeah, he's at work. He's working. Don't worry, Stooges, you are not welcome back here. There are some people. American man dating a Romanian woman. Any advice? I don't know. I don't know about Romanian woman, but probably she can have something similar. If yes, can you please just listen this video from the beginning? That was like a pretty long, sincere talk, and I described you everything. And also, I had a video. It's called with a thumbnail Slavic Woman Guide. So you can go and check because you will find there a lot of tips. I described it like from the bottom of my heart, from my personal experience, from the Michael, I haven't seen your message. The illegal war was shown why Russia lost independence. This will take the generation to get world trust Russians. Of course, yes, wisdom. Of course, yes. That's true. And what can I add? What can I add? But yes, and I'm a part of it. Although I went out from Russia in 2017, I'm married to Ukrainian, and I have two Ukrainian kids. But yeah, I still feel that I'm like also responsible for that. I don't feel any hate, and I don't think that I will have any hate. But I can't say that it's not about me. No, I'm Russian. I am Russian. And that happened to my country, and it's not funny at all. You've don't understand. Do you need a green card? No, not now at least. Not now. But if Golden the Driller, I think that I saw you here with the same question. If you want to give to me a green card, you're welcome. Maybe you are a green card distributor. So I won't, like, if you offer me, I won't refuse for sure, but I can't say that I'm thinking about it and I'm not applying. I don't have application forms for green cards. Guys, please put your thumbs up if you didn't, because I don't have today a lot of likes, but I have a great financial help today from, I forgot your name, I'm going to read it one more time. Kanderus Robo, you are great. Thank you so much. If you, I know that you are probably not here because you said me bye-bye already, but I won't stop naming and praising. Is it correct? Praising your name, praising his name? No, but he's a great guy. Look, guys, do you know? I see now like $50, 50 euros here that I earned 50 euros, and of course I'm very satisfied and happy. You are not your. You don't correct my mistakes because I'm not a native speaker. I'm here. If you want to listen to a correct, beautiful native speaker's speech, it's not this channel. You have chosen the wrong channel. It's not about this channel for sure. I know you look good at from back shots. Yes, yes, you are right. Bible has good and bad, leave bad and take good in Jesus' definition of love. Why you argue if he is God or just listen to good? Yes, question so leave bad. Jesus was loved all over world. You know wisdom why? I love truth. I love truth. I love to dig deeper. It's my life dream to know more about this planet, to know more about our existence, but here, not there, not behind the line. It's my dream to know. That's why I dig deeper. So I'm not going to take a book with 50% of lies, and I'm not going to choose some facts. What for? If I can dig deeper and I have this information and I want to get more information, Vatican, give me keys from your library, please. If somebody knows how to get keys from Vatican's library, I'm here for you. Please call me. What are your biggest regrets in your life? I don't have biggest regrets. Yes, because life is my experience. If I was if I didn't do something, I would have never be in a place where am I and where I am, and I'm pretty satisfied with what I have now. I can't say that my life is ideal, of course not, but I love, for example, what I do now. I love that I have my family, my kids. I love that I have this apartment. I love that I have my terrace and this golf field in front of my terrace. And I love that I have a sea view and beautiful houses around me. I love, so my life for me now seems pretty balanced, and I want to make it better and better, and it's a normal desire. And so I don't regret. I had some bad, when you have PTSD, post complex post traumatic stress disorder. Actually, I don't know which kind of stress disorder I have. I didn't ask. I had some flashbacks, horrible flashbacks, but it's impossible to treat them with psychologists, with exercises. So I worked on them, worked, and I also realized that all those flashbacks, they opened to me my traumas and my blocked emotions. And all those flashbacks helped me to live through my blocked emotions. And now I can sit here and for 2 hours to be open hearted in front of you and to speak with you like that, to share my knowledge, to share my feelings, my sincere feelings, my information, and so on. So, guys, how can I regret if I'm happy now? And I was happy before, by the way. Yes, even when I was lonely, and I was happy. I loved life, my life. And for example, when I moved from Moscow to Montenegro, when I moved from Russia to Montenegro, I was disagree with Russian politics. Absolutely, I didn't like it, but I loved my life in Moscow. It was my small paradise, my small balanced world, and I built it for myself. Yes, I didn't have a partner, I didn't have love, no relationships, but I had many other different things that managed to create to myself. Then I lived in Montenegro. We didn't have good food, good products, good infrastructure, good medical care. We had a lot of actually problems also there, but I loved the place where I live. It was because it gave me my husband, and it gave me both of my children. Скоро, зайка, скоро. Можешь поздороваться. It's my son. He's 6 years old and he's a football player. Do we look like each other? Show me. Я хочу, чтобы мне сказали, мы похожи или нет. Do we look like each other? Huh? Tell me the truth, guys. So when I moved from Montenegro to Spain, I loved Montenegro, and my life was quite good there. I had my blog. I had friends. I had a lot of friends. I loved the. It's no. You don't touch that. It's for adults. No. He wanted to take my Red Bull. Tejas, hi. And so now I live here also. I'm happy, but it doesn't mean that one day, if I have possibility, I won't move somewhere. Why not? And is the Bible from heaven where he said the New Testament is changed? I'm sorry, I don't understand, Wayne. Probably you wrote. Oh, Kid Jimmy. KD Jimmy is my friend. Hello, my friend. Parents act like a bad cop and good cop. Yeah, but cops and parenting and police people, these are two different professions. Inner child work. Yeah, Don Miko, you are right. Hey man, self-love is great. You're right. Keep going. Thank you, hey man, so much. Are you Russia or Ukraine? Russian. I'm Russian. My husband is Ukrainian. My kids are Ukrainians. I like your old video. Love from India. Hello, Summit. Thank you so much. So much. Thank you. Come to the beautiful. Came for the beautiful woman state to listen to your beautiful heart. T Benti 954. That's the best compliment. Thank you. Tell those people the dangers of communism. Communism kills your individuality, it kills your authenticity, it kills finally your soul, it kills the love in you. It has horrible consequences, guys. Never think that communism is a paradise. No, guys, no. You shouldn't think about it. Believe me, at least in the form that it was that's my country. I tell you why Putin is an aggressor and why people in Russia support him, because of communism, because they were injured so much that now they are not people anymore, they are robots. Unfortunately, they have no individuality, no heart, no souls. Not, of course, not all of them, not talking about just, but those who support. And yes, as you see, enough of people support him. If the whole country, not the whole, so many people take guns and go to Ukrainians' territory, and they do go because my relatives live in Ukraine, my closest relatives, so I know the situation from inside and from both countries. Their personalities are killed. They are just hungry robots who want salary and to eat and to feed their children, and that's it. They don't have like spirituality in their hearts. Guys, be careful with Marshall. Addiction is the path people take to rub. Addiction is the path people take to rub. Yeah, that's true. Any kind of addiction. And also love addiction and emotional addiction. Any kind of addiction sucks your energy. Even if it's not even if you have it's not on 100%, but you have some traits of it, you should go and heal it. It's a disease. It's not love. That's why I tell you that love should be independent. Что, дорогой? Addiction is the path. Yeah, I saw your message. El Puma, hello. Would you move to USA? El Puma, again, I am very satisfied with what I have here, with what I do here, and with what me and my husband, we managed to build here. But there is one little problem, one big problem. It's a problem of culture and integration. South of Spain, the people are too different. And for me, I learned the history of migrants of when it was a revolution in the beginning of 20th century in Russia, a red communist revolution with Lenin. And unfortunately, those people were not had not this possibility to come back to Russia for 80 years. It was dangerous for them to go back to Russia. And all of them who went back to Russia, they were executed. It's not just, yes, all of them, because Stalin, dear, please, okay? Я finish, я закончу через 8 минут, ладно, сейчас? And because after the Second World War, Stalin invited all people back. And these were famous scientists, writers, poets, I don't know, people of art, creators, and he executed them all, just no one saved. And they could safely go back to Russia only after the Soviet Union stopped its existence, only after perestroika. So I learned and I understand that because of the situation, I have to assimilate, to be assimilated into this society. But I don't feel like this society is mine, you know? I feel here like I'm too different. And it's in every aspect of my life. My kids, they feel themselves quite Spanish, but I don't feel. It's not about now racism or something like that. No, they are great, but they are different, and I have different perception of life. And I feel that Americans look more like me, and so I know that for me. So imagine I always thought that I'm going to have two nationalities. I will be like Russian and, for example, Spanish. So, and to combine those two nationalities, it's okay, it's normal. I wanted to bring my kids to Ukraine, to Russia, to show them their relatives, to pass a lot of time with their relatives. So for me, it was normal. But now the situation has changed. I realize that I have to forget about Russia completely. It won't be able for me to go there in the nearest 80 years according to the past we have and according to the history. And I don't see now the end of this regime, of this war and everything. So I think that I have to, maybe for me it would be a better solution to go to the US, because there I will feel like it will be easily for me to integrate and to assimilate and to call myself American, because to call myself Spanish, it's difficult. Sorry, it triggered me again. It's difficult question for me. I pray for money, but God never give me money, at least 1 billion. You shouldn't pray, you should do. You pray for your soul and for some spiritual things, but not about money. She's not a regular white like the English. She's exotic Slavic, not the same white. Um, so, hello from Russia. Hello, guys from Russia. If you are positive, come here and speak English. I will be happy. Why are you so beautiful? How is it possible? I don't know. I'm a usual Russian girl, guys. Again, Jason, exotic, different, strange, unusual. England is exotic to other countries by definition. It all depends where you are from. Hi, hello, madam. Hello, guys. Guys, it was nice to see you. It's El Puma. Russia is basically across the street from Alaska, literally USA. Yeah, that's true. But Alaska is not like the most central region of the United States. And if I go to there, I won't go to Alaska, definitely. I will choose something different. Guys, thank you so much for our today's conversation. Wisdom, you should learn to talk with respect. You're trying to bully people sounds crazy. Asking them to see psychiatry shows your mental status. Relax, girl, and be respectable. I don't like you. You are toxic. I'm going to. Because she was like, like she was sending double messages all the time, and now I see that she's a little bit toxic. Guys, I had 2 messages today and I'm so happy. And I ask you to support my channel with your thumbs up and with your presence, with your subscriptions. And if you are rich and wealthy enough, you can send me your donations and to support me via super chat and stickers. And I'm not about different sexuality, it's about people. AK-47, I haven't seen your previous messages. We are like each other. I feel like you every day. Oh, AK-47, really? You mean you have the same story as I do? Guys, I see that there were many interesting messages. But I have to run because I have a son and I have to help him to cook lunch and everything. So thank you very much one more time. Please come back here tonight and we will continue our conversation. Take care, and I'm sending you love and money and everything. Just my best energy. So kisses. Bye bye.